everybody, to Tim Reynolds Show for my live play-by-play for WWE Monday Night Raw. And there is the new World Heavyweight Champion Gunther as he arrives to the arena. And we also see Bayley is back here tonight for WWE Monday Night Raw. And there is Stephanie Valcour, who gets ready for her fatal four-way matchup that's in the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And guys, there is the former World Heavyweight Champion main event Jey Uso, as he's gotten the final spot here in this fatal four-way match. A first round matchup in the King of the Ring tournament here tonight. Another big opportunity for main event Jey Uso. But ladies and gentlemen, we are kicked off here tonight with one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan, and accompanied by the WWE Men's Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. What's going on, chat?
Liv Morgan with a cocky smile on her face, but she has had a good time of it as of late over the past couple of weeks. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, everybody. Live and sold out today in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm Michael Cole. Pat McAfee is off tonight, but I am joined back in the saddle again with my old partner, Corey Graves. Welcome back, Corey.
Look at that. Corey Graves is back at the announcer's table, the commentating booth there with Michael Cole here for Monday Night Raw. What's going on, brother? We'll get some more people in here shortly. Sorry, having a little bit of a late start here today, guys, than we normally do, but last Monday, Liv Morgan.
And I have a man.
Speaking of your man, I'm just trying to figure out who he belongs to. You or Roxanne Perez? I'm confused. Can you congratulate her for me for taking your title shot and your man?
Oh, and some big words there
I'm still a champion
from Nikki Bella.
All you'll ever be is a reality show diva.
Oh boy. And then Liv Morgan with the Oblivion.
This is my division.
And the trash talking would continue.
And as she hits Nikki Bella with Oblivion, a big statement was made last week by Liv Morgan. And now we'll hear what she's got to say to kick off Monday Night Raw.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Morgan! And please make some noise for the most gorgeous man in WWE. He is the greatest intercontinental champion of all time, Dominic Mysterio!
Thank you, my güerita, but
And the boos have already begun.
tonight is not about me. Today is
Hell
all
yeah.
about, it's all about you.
Thank you, Dominic, because respect is the exact reason why I came out here to talk about tonight. You see, it seems like everyone needs reminding that this is my division. And when you talk about my division, you talk about me. You see, Nikki Bella, she had to learn the hard way last week, and now she's sitting at home, all beat up, watching me on her television, which is exactly where she should be. Do you guys want to know what was worse than Nikki Bella not mentioning me last week, it's the fact that Io Sky went up to her before she came out and said, "You paved the way for a song." Well, what a joke, because no one paved the way for me, especially not Nikki Bella. I paved my own way. And then I became the history-making, record-breaking, first and only 4-time women's tag team champion.
Got a good point there. She's got a good point there.
You guys know what that makes me? Because I know you guys know what that makes me. That makes me the greatest women's tag team champion of all time.
Woo! Man, this is getting obnoxious.
So I'm not asking for respect anymore. I'm demanding it. Just like I'm demanding the rematch that I never got for the Women's World Championship. So, Io, we can do things the easy way, or we can do things the hard way. The easy way would...
Uh-oh! And here comes the Women's World Champion, Io Sky! And we'll have to see what the Women's World Champion will have to say after those remarks from Liv Morgan.
Corey, last week, Io Sky was one of those in the locker room area who greeted the great Nikki Bella, said that Nikki was a trailblazer. There's so many here.
And listen, I am having a hard time understanding exactly why it ruffled so many feathers, particularly the feathers of one.
Yeah, honestly, JWFSC, I don't see Bayley and Maurice Marone being the best tag team champions. Maybe right now, I guess it's hard to come by when it comes to this women's tag team division. You know, who's held those titles and has really been like a dominant tag team with those titles. I guess you're probably right when it comes to that. They were probably the most dominant tag team. That is Bayley and Maurice Marone, also known as The Boss.
Hey, Liv! Do everyone a favor? Shut your mouth! All you do is whine and show disrespect. あんたいつもわがままばっかりいい加減にしろ!
Tell him, Io! Tell her, Io!
You disrespect Nikki Bella, and you disrespect me. If you wanna fight me, I'm right here.
It looks like the Women's World Champion is not going to back down from a challenge.
I only want to fight you for this championship. But if you're scared to fight me because we know that I've beaten you more than any other woman in this division, then that's okay. We don't need to fight, and you can just hand me the title. I'm okay with just taking it. You can totally just give it to me, and I'll be cool with that.
This is a terrible way to start the show.
Anything. If you want it, you have to earn it.
Tell her, Io.
You cannot just steal it like you stole Dirty Dom.
Whoa. Io, just make this easy for Liv. And give her what she wants. Just like I do every single day.
Io, you should listen to Dominic because he's a smart man. You can just give the title a little spit shine and then hand it off to me. I'll take it right now. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You want it?
Yeah.
All right, Liv. You can have it.
the kick upside the head and a statement made, and then she takes out Dirty Dom with the kick to the back of the skull. And Io Sky is not backing down from the challenge issued by Liv Morgan. And what a way to kick off Monday Night Raw.
Not the response Liv Morgan was expecting from the Women's World Champion.
Well, what did she expect? Io Sky, a proud champion, was just going to hand over the championship to Liv Morgan. Io Sky will not give away that title without a fight.
Well, listen, Liv Morgan made a lot of valid points tonight. She may, in the opinion of some, deserve an opportunity to become Women's World Champion once again. But Io Sky is going to make Liv fight.
Well, speaking of opportunities, big opportunity tonight. Final first-round matchups of both the men's King of the Ring and the women's Queen of the Ring.
That's right, guys.
The bracket of the men's side of things. Remember, General Manager Adam Pearce.
And looking at the bracket here for the men's King of the Ring tournament, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Sami Zayn have all advanced. But tonight, we'll get our final first-round fatal four-way match where Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, and main event Jey Uso will battle it out in a fatal four-way match to see who will advance in the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. And we've already seen Roxanne Perez, Alexa Bliss, and Jade Cargill all advance to the second round here in the Women's Queen of the Ring tournament. And in our last fatal four-way first round matchup, we'll see Stephanie Valcour, the return of Asuka, oh man. We'll also see one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Raquel Rodriguez and Ivy Nile. And we waste no time as we get things started with that Women's Queen of the Ring Fatal 4-Way First Round matchup. And now making her way to the ring for this next matchup that is scheduled for one fall. She is one of the hottest WWE women's wrestlers right now in WWE. She is Stephanie Valcour from San Fernando, Chile. And La Primera, Stephanie Valcour, is here, and she is ready to show these women that she means business as she looks to advance to the second round of the Queen of the Ring tournament that is coming up next as we see the return of Asuka, Ivy Nile, and Raquel Rodriguez will battle it out in a fatal four-way matchup.
You guys want to do a little swap?
And I tell you what, guys, it was a little bit of a surprise from the WWE Universe when we seen last week that Asuka was scheduled to make her return after a year off from the WWE, and she is back here on Monday Night Raw, and she'll look to put herself in contention to win the Queen of the Ring tournament if she can advance to the second round in this final fatal four-way match in the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Now, guys, when you look at these competitors in this upcoming matchup, Stephanie Valcour has got to be the favorite here coming into this matchup above all other of these female competitors. But you cannot rule out Ivy Nile, who's definitely been one of the toughest competitors in the ring over the last few months in the women's division on Monday Night Raw, and Raquel Rodriguez is a women's champion in her own right, as she is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. So with that pedigree and experience, she should be able to come in and contend here in this matchup. But Stephanie Valcour is definitely the one that looks like the favorite heading into this matchup. But if you ask me, Asuka is the one to watch out for in this matchup in her return match on Monday Night Raw in the WWE for the first time in over a year. And man, I cannot wait to see Asuka back in action here in this fatal four-way match that kicks us off on Monday Night Raw. Welcome, chat, and welcome, fans, to another episode of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for WWE Monday Night Raw. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday night. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. What's going on, chat? Yeah, JW, I'm going to tell you this, man. Kiana James probably isn't going to be back in WWE for a while. I can honestly tell you that. And I really don't think that Kalani Jordan is ready for the main roster. That's been kind of my big issue here, especially with the women's tag team division. It just seems like we're not giving the proper ladies the proper pushes that we need to in order for them to shine here on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. I got to be honest with you, you almost see these ladies shine more on NXT, and I think it makes the women's division look bad on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown, if you ask me. Now, I'm just not that guy that thinks, hey, let's start calling up all these badass women NXT superstars and bringing them on the main roster, and that's going to solve everything. I really don't think it is. Like, I hate the fact that Julia was already called up to Friday Night SmackDown. I think she spent maybe close to a year in NXT, but not as long as I think that she should have had to spend there in order for her to get called up to the main roster. So, what's going on, Puma the Pig? Oh, man, who do I got in our first matchup here tonight? Man, I'm going with a dark horse here. I'm thinking Asuka's going to win. But Stephanie Valcour has got to be the favorite in this Fatal 4-Way match that kicks us off here on Monday Night Raw. And there's Raquel Rodriguez backstage getting ready.
You go out there tonight and you win. Then we'll take care of Kyrie. Got it.
Yeah, things have not been going the way of Liv Morgan, so hopefully Raquel Rodriguez can put a smile on her face tonight.
And looks like Raquel Rodriguez has got some new entrance music as well.
Representing the Judgment Day, she is one half of the women's tag
Rob Van Dam, hell yeah. Well, I guess, to be honest with you, Puma, I don't call Ivy Nile a dark horse because I really don't think that Ivy Nile and Roxanne or Raquel Rodriguez really have a chance to win this matchup. I think it's either going to be Asuka or Stephanie Valcour without a doubt. And last Monday, Raquel Rodriguez got involved to try to help out Liv Morgan, which cost Rhea Ripley a win, but then a huge elbow drop from Kairi Sane, and then Roxanne Perez would be the one that takes advantage of the surprise roll-up and gets the victory to advance to the second round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And now Raquel Rodriguez looks to have better luck than her tag team partner, Liv Morgan. Ivy Nile has already made her way to the ring. Roxanne Perez, I'm sure, is backstage with the Judgment Day, studying this matchup, especially with her already advancing to the second round. Stephanie Valcour is also in the ring, ready to go with Raquel Rodriguez. Could be a possibility. Could be a possibility. And uh-oh. Ba-da-da. 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 And the WWE Universe welcomes back Asuka!
You are not ready.
And with another new mask Asuka has here for this entrance, definitely one that's intimidating and badass. But I can't wait to see the face paint that Asuka's been rocking over the last few years, too. That's been really badass. Woo!
Is the return of a four-time women's world champion. Corey, Asuka's been out of action for a long 13 months.
13 months for us has to have felt like multiple lifetimes to the Empress of Tomorrow, who is eager to reestablish her dominance in WWE.
You got that right, Corey Graves. Asuka, a 4-time women's champion in her own right, has definitely got to be the veteran in this particular matchup. You see her wearing the knee brace after 13 months out of action. We're underway here in this fatal 4-way match. Ivy Nile beating up Stephanie Valcour in the corner, and oh man, Asuka just got thrown into Ivy Nile and takes her out, and now Raquel Rodriguez is facing a double team with double kicks to the face by Stephanie and Asuka. Uh-oh. And now, one of the hottest WWE superstars right now, Stephanie Valcour, staring down the veteran, the 4-time women's champion in Asuka. And now these two tangle up in the middle of the ring. Asuka went for the kick. Stephanie ducks underneath, bouncing off the ropes, went for the clothesline. Asuka ducks underneath the cover. Asuka gets up before the count of 2. She tries to go for a cover, and the same thing there. And we have ourselves a stalemate here, folks. And now Ivy Nile, pissed off, goes back on the attack with Stephanie in the corner. And now Raquel Rodriguez, wait a minute. Raquel went attacking Asuka. Ivy went for the roll-up, and then Raquel tosses her like a rag doll. And now, Raquel Rodriguez just threw Asuka into Stephanie Valcour and Ivy Nile, taking out all of her women competitors here in this fatal 4-way matchup. But can Raquel Rodriguez be able to keep this momentum and win this fatal 4-way matchup here that kicks us off on WWE Monday Night Raw? Well, we'll have to wait and find out after this commercial break. Thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. GA, what's going on? Welcome in the chat. All right, let's get back to some of these questions here in the chat. Hell yeah, what's going on? Puma the Pig, what's going on, dude? Thanks for hanging out in the channel. Asuka's legit one of the few wrestlers that gets over just pure aura. Dude, hey, totally agree with you on point there, Puma the Pig. I tell you what, man, for me, Asuka's one of those people, when she first came in, she was so dark and mysterious. Like, I didn't really know as much about her as I'd like to when we first got introduced to Asuka. But I tell you what, she won me over with that big WrestleMania moment against Charlotte Flair. And not only that, man, she has the it factor when it comes to the WWE Universe and her presence inside the ring. And hey, I hope that she'll be able to continue to be one of the top competitors in the ring in the women's division, especially after that injury that took her so long to come back from. Yeah, GA, thank you. So, guys, if you aren't familiar, GA is one of my diehard fans in the chat here for Tim Reynolds Show. And one of the things we've been talking about over the last few weeks here on our live streams is the commercials seem to be getting a lot more frequent with WWE. Now, we all know that this was a possibility when TKO bought them out, but I think it's getting to be a little ridiculous, especially because I thought that when Netflix got this huge deal for them, that we probably would see less commercials because they're on Netflix now, but we're actually starting to see more commercials, which is a little bit shocking to me. So me and GA, we're keeping a track here, and I believe, GA, you're right on point. So far, we've got a commercial every 10 minutes, which is exactly what we said last Monday night and Friday night for SmackDown. So we'll keep track here. We're already on our second commercial break within 30 minutes, and I imagine we'll probably get another one within the next 5 to 10 minutes as of right now. But we'll wait and see. We're about to come back here from our first commercial break. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Shannon, what's going on, man? Welcome back, dude. Zarin, what's going on? Welcome to the chat, dude. Hello, who wins? Prime Cena or Prime Reigns in a WrestleMania match? Whew. Zarin, I think I'd have to roll with John Cena in that one. I think he would just get over with the fans a little bit more. And I don't know, man. I just don't think there's a lot of guys that can really add up to Prime John Cena. I'm telling you, he's up there with Prime Undertaker. He's up there with Prime Triple H, Prime Stone Cold even, and maybe even Prime The Rock. You know what I'm saying? So John Cena is one of those guys. And we're back in action here as Stephanie Valcour goes for the Hurricane Rana roll-up on Ivy Nile, and Nile somehow kicks out. And now Valkyrie, nice snapmare suplex there. Stephanie in control. Oh, but now Raquel Rodriguez, oh, she caught a boot right to the chin. Nice move there from Stephanie. She ducks under the clothesline from Asuka, who catches a kick right to the chest. And now, oh, the knees to the face, the Meteora. But wait a minute, Asuka tried to block it. And Stephanie, oh! And they call that the dragon screw as she grabbed the leg of Asuka and slams her off of the middle rope there. A nice move, but wait a minute. Ivy Nile got caught. Oh, and a back suplex there connects Stephanie Valkyrie. Oh, no. Could be looking for the devil's kiss here. Stephanie in the motion. And the devil's kiss to Ivy Nile. But wait a minute. Raquel Rodriguez with the kick to the gut breaks that up. And now Raquel looks to gain momentum in this matchup. Looking for a big suplex there. But Stephanie's able to get out of it. Oh, and a nice arm takedown there. And uh-oh, Raquel's in trouble. The devil's kiss coming from Stephanie Valkyrie. Wait a minute. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Raquel showing off the power. Picking up Stephanie with ease up on her shoulders. Valkyrie's in trouble here, folks. Raquel, oh, with the big boot, takes out Asuka. And then Stephanie takes down Raquel over the ropes there. And now Stephanie still has Raquel locked in her legs. Oh, no. Devil's kiss on the ring apron. No way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 devil's kisses on the ring apron as we see, oh my goodness, Stephanie Valkyrie in control. And Raquel Rodriguez is in trouble. Stephanie, oh, off the ropes, a big crossbody connects, but wait a minute, there's Asuka right on the attack, and oh no.
A wrestler down to the mat, wrap the legs.
Oh, wait a minute, looking possibly for the Asuka lock here. Stephanie trying to battle out of it. Oh, and now slammed into the corner. Stephanie able to battle out of that submission hold. Oh, but a big kick to the chin from Ivy Nile out of nowhere. And now Asuka is catching right elbows from Ivy Nile. And now Asuka, oh, off the ropes. She's able to kick Ivy Nile, stopping her momentum. And now, wait a minute. Oh! The big backside hip. Oh, wait a minute. The roll up by Ivy Nile, and Asuka just kicks out at 2. And Ivy Nile, oh, a big German suplex into the cover. And that Northern Lights suplex almost gets the 3 count on Ivy Nile. That close. And man, Asuka able to hit Raquel Rodriguez off of the ring apron there after she went for a backside, booty bump maneuver to Raquel there. Or to Ivy Nile, I should say, and Ivy gets out of the way at the last minute, and that means that Raquel Rodriguez was taken out of this matchup as she spills outside the ring. And guys, we called it. We called it. GA, are you still in the chat? Like, bro, 5 minutes. Was it 6 minutes? It probably wasn't even 6 minutes. It was probably just under 6 minutes, GA. This is crazy, man. Shannon, hey, Hammock, start copying off me. Shannon, what's going on, bro? I don't think I've met you before, man, so I don't know how I'm copying off you. Okay, dokie. So pretty good match for us right here, man, to kick off Monday Night Raw, this Fatal 4-Way match, and it's the last match in the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Asuka returns. We have her facing Ivy Nile, Raquel Rodriguez, and Stephanie Valkyrie. All these ladies have really put up a very good match thus far. But just like we mentioned just a little bit earlier in the live stream, guys, and we mentioned last week, me and the chat, we've come up with this really cool way of being able to sort of track our progress, not only with each live stream, but also with what we're getting from WWE nowadays. I think it's very critical for us as WWE fans to sort of check WWE on like, hey, if these are the sort of things that are happening that are not favorable for us as consumers and as people who watch the product that they dish out, I think they're doing themselves a disservice. I mean, sure, the logos on the ring are one thing, all right? All the different special sponsorships with WWE superstars, showing all the celebrities around that are showing up for these events, I get all of that. But the fact that you guys go from being a program that was known for not having a lot of commercials. Like, I can specifically remember almost every Monday Night Raw and every Friday Night SmackDown, you would get to see at least 15, sometimes upwards of 20 plus minutes of commercial-free product at once or twice during these 2 or 3 hour events. Now, especially with SmackDown being 3 hours now, I think it's ridiculous, especially being on Netflix now. You're going to have a commercial break every 5 to 10 minutes. That's just ridiculous in my opinion. We've already had 2 commercial breaks in just this one match alone. And now we're here back live for WWE Monday Night Raw. And we see, Asuka looks like she's in trouble. Ivy Nile and Stephanie Valcour looking for a superplex here, a double team. But wait a minute, Raquel has got Stephanie and Ivy Nile up on her shoulders. And what a huge missile drop kick. Takes out Stephanie, Ivy, and Raquel. And Asuka's looking to capitalize here. A huge drop kick. Boom! Wow! And Asuka came down hard on the back of her head too, but she looks like she's okay. And the big kicks now to the chest of Ivy Nile and Stephanie Valcour. Asuka continuing those right kicks, and now a back kick to Valcour knocks her down. A big strike to the back of the head knocks down Ivy Nile. And now Raquel Rodriguez comes with the clothesline, but Asuka ducks underneath, handles it with a slap, ducks underneath 2 more, and delivers more slaps and more punches and combinations to Raquel Rodriguez. And the code breaker, knees to the face, and now Asuka's in control. Asuka looking to roll here. Raquel, in the corner, catches a big roundhouse kick to the face, and so does Ivy Nile. And now Nile, trying to counter, but Asuka ducks underneath, and the big knee to the forehead. Asuka the cover. And Stephanie says that's enough, as she tells Asuka to step up, as we see Valcour is not stepping off of anybody. She's not backing off of any challenge here, and Asuka looks like she's ready for it. And Stephanie Valcour now staring down her opponent Asuka as they get ready to go at it. Ducking underneath the clothesline, Stephanie with a couple of right elbows to Asuka, and now throwing Asuka into the ropes. Asuka able to counter, throwing Stephanie into the ropes. And the shoulder tackle's blocked there, and now a shove from Asuka, and a right elbow from Stephanie, and Asuka's not backing down. And now a couple of headbutts from the Dark Angel as she tries to take down the Empress of Tomorrow. And after 5 headbutts, Asuka with the huge back running elbow with momentum to Stephanie. And Stephanie answers with momentum with the knee to the gut as Asuka went for the ropes. And now thrown into the ropes. Wait a minute, Asuka counters. Stephanie, looking for a suplex here, and that connects to Asuka. Stephanie Valcour is in control, and she's going to look to put this matchup away, I believe.
And Stephanie taking her time, measuring Asuka. Back to her
Asuka back to her feet. Asuka. Stephanie able to jump over Asuka there and delivers a drop kick. And now it looks like the knee is bothering Valcour.
Down goes Asuka, and again, the knee giving out.
And the cover here, but Ivy Nile is able to break that up after Stephanie Valcour delivered that big move there with the knees to the chest. And a big spin away fallout slam from from Ivy Nile, but Stephanie breaks up that 3 count.
You can still see Stephanie heavily favoring the right.
And now, wait a minute.
Looking to
Stephanie looking to muscle up Ivy Nile again, but Nile gets out of it, but a chin breaker there. Oh, and now Raquel Rodriguez answers with a big boot that drops Stephanie. And now Stephanie, that knee's still bothering her. And now Raquel Rodriguez showing the power with the huge slam, the power bomb, the cover. Oh, and wait a minute. Rhea Ripley is here, and she just cost Raquel Rodriguez her matchup. Oh, and now the kick to the gut. Wait a minute. Rhea Ripley with the riptide outside the ring takes out Raquel Rodriguez. And now she throws Raquel back into the ring, and Asuka is there. Asuka off the ropes. And the Empress Impact connects. And she gets the victory as Asuka advances to the second round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Called it. Told you guys, Asuka was coming back for a purpose, man. And Rhea Ripley gets a little payback against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, costing Raquel this matchup here tonight. After that huge power bomb, Raquel Rodriguez is then pulled and ripped out of the ring by her ankle by Rhea Ripley. And then a riptide outside the ring puts out Raquel Rodriguez before the Empress Impact would take out Raquel as Asuka gets the victory and advances to the second round of the Queen of the Ring tournament here on Monday Night Raw.
Asuka, congratulations. First match back in over a year, and you won and advanced in this Queen of the Ring tournament. How you feeling? Tell me, what's the plan from here?
The fire didn't die! It's still alive! Oh, we got Queen of the Ring! No one is ready for Asuka!
And a big statement win made here in her return appearance on Monday Night Raw. And now the semifinals are set for the Queen of the Ring tournament, and we now know on Friday Night SmackDown this week, Alexa Bliss will be the one to take on Asuka in the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Guys, who's your pick to win this Queen of the Ring tournament? With now the semifinal set, where we'll see Jade Cargill face off against Roxanne Perez, and we'll see Alexa Bliss go one-on-one with Asuka.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our main event last week was a classic. Gunther versus Jey Uso, the World Heavyweight Championship.
And last Monday night, we would see a new World Heavyweight Champion crowned.
Jey Uso with his son supporting him here tonight.
I'm going to choke you out. I'm going to take my World Heavyweight Championship. We're going to run it back the same way I walked out of WrestleMania. World Heavyweight Champion.
And Jey Uso would put up one hell of a fight against the Ring General Gunther. And right when it looked like Jey Uso would be able to get the victory, somehow, some way, Gunther would find a way to kick out of a spear and an Uso splash, and then would deliver the punishment and a beatdown that I don't think Jey Uso has seen in a long time. including a spear from Gunther. And somehow Jay kicked out of that. And with Gunther laughing, Jay would try to lock in the sleeper hold. But the sleeper hold this time would be the demise of the main event. Jey Uso. JW, I think I would have to agree with you, man. Roxanne Perez does look like the person to win this Queen of the Ring tournament. I personally want to see Alexa Bliss win it because I'm just so happy she's back. But the fact that she's facing Asuka, I think that may rule out my chances because I really do think Asuka's got the upper hand probably in that matchup. And Jade Cargill versus Roxanne Perez, I mean, that's going to be one hell of a match, but I do see them pushing Perez more than Jade because Jade's already got some feud going on with Naomi and Bianca. So, and there he is, the Ring General, the new World Heavyweight Champion, will make an appearance here live in Green Bay, Wisconsin, coming up next on WWE Monday Night Raw. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys all hanging out here for Monday Night Raw. So, I think I got some more questions here to go through in the chat, and I think we are already on our 5th commercial break within 45 minutes. So what does that average out, guys? What does that average out? We're 45 minutes now into, or just about, we're about 45 minutes now into Monday Night Raw, okay? We're on our 5th commercial break, okay? That means you are averaging a commercial break between every 5 to 10 minutes. Like, there you go. GA got it for me. Every 8 minutes. Like, I tell you guys, for real, this is one of the reasons why I stopped watching WWE a long time ago. You know, for a good period of time, man. I want to say all the way from when I graduated high school, probably like 2010, all the way until I picked it up back in probably like 2017, 2018. You know, and I know I missed a lot. Don't get me wrong. I am sad at the fact that I missed out on some pretty big things that happened. But, man, I just can't believe what WWE's turned into now. Thank you, GA. What's going on, Shannon? How long is it? So, Shannon, Monday Night Raw is mostly, I think, about 2.5 hours. They usually end it right about 10:30 at the latest, sometimes right after 10. So Monday Night Raw has been like the 2-hour show, really. And then Friday Night SmackDown was supposed to go back to 2 hours long on USA Network, but now apparently it's staying at 3 hours. And I got to tell you, I don't necessarily agree with that, man. The only reason why I like them going 3 hours is because you would think that gets more matches, it gets more eyes on new superstars, on new wrestlers. But to be honest with you, man, like WWE has really kind of fumbled the ball. I feel like we get like the same people in the same matches on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. It feels like every single week. Now I know once in a while we get these NXT guys that get to jump up and, you know, they put on some decent matches or whatever. But I just don't think that WWE is doing the talent that they have a good service by not getting them on more matches. We need to see more matches, okay? We need to see more of these, like, poppable storylines, right? I mean, that's the one thing I really think we haven't seen in WWE since WrestleMania. Like, I feel like the pop from the storylines has been, you know, toned down a bit. I wonder what you guys would think about that. JW says, yeah, man, can you show us the WWE title? Hey, Blackburn, dude, I used to have a collection. I had the tag team championships for beer pong in my house at one point, and I had a couple of WWE championship titles, a couple of the older ones, and one of the spinner ones. But, dude, I've moved so many times, I don't even have one anymore. But I tell you what, they're showing them off right now, these custom WWE championships and title belts and stuff like that. Like, dude, I have got to get me a Buccaneers one, and I definitely need to get me a WWE championship belt. That's for sure. GA, wow, you know, I'm really cool that it's really cool that you started coming back and watching WWE, you know, over here on the show. I know you've been here as a fan on Tim Reynolds Show for quite a while, so appreciate your hardcore fandom. I really appreciate it. Now the Judgment Day is talking backstage.
Hi, let's go talk strategy about hiring.
Sis, medical hasn't exactly cleared me for any more that I can do today.
I guess I'll go handle it myself then.
Wait, what do you got?
Oh, Tom, just before you go, remind me again why I got a match for AJ Styles? Because I thought you knew that me and Finn were going after the tag titles.
Yeah, but, you know, AJ's been breathing down my neck. He's coming after my title, and, you know, just take care of him, and then next week you can go back to the tag titles. Promise.
Yeah, sure, anyway, don't worry. I'll be out there tonight to get your back and make sure everything goes
Ooh,
smooth,
Finn
right?
Balor's got a new tattoo on his hand.
You were supposed to take care of AJ Styles a couple weeks ago. So, I think it's best if you stay back and hold down the fort.
I think you're right. I think I should stay back here and hold down the fort. But I think you should be out there watching JD's back. And you make sure everything goes smooth.
Yeah.
All right. And if you're in, let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Let's do it. Hey, Raquel, don't worry about what Liv will say. I think you're doing great, okay?
Thanks, Finn.
And you know, speaking about great, Roxanne, I know Liv said she wants to handle things herself, but hear me out. I got an idea. Come with me.
Man, interesting dynamic it's playing out here for the Judgment Day. It almost looks like Finn Balor could be trying to get Liv Morgan kicked out of the Judgment Day. I don't know, maybe I'm reading the tea leaves wrong here, but guys, I tell you what, I do think there's a possibility we could see Liv Morgan and Dirty Dom, and maybe even Raquel Rodriguez turn babyface. I would like it. I'm for it.
Please welcome the heavyweight champion, the ring general, Gunther.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have the presence here of the new World Heavyweight Champion. He is the ring general. It's Gunther coming out to the ring now to let us all know how he felt about finally defeating main event Jey Uso last week on Monday Night Raw.
To restore the World Heavyweight Championship to its sacred status. We are seeing the ring general.
Shannon, what you mean? If you mean like showing actual like video, you can't do that when you're live. And honestly, I don't even know how you're able to do that when you're not live.
He said, I am on top of the world. As long as I lace up my boots, that's where you can find me. The best professional wrestler on the planet.
What's going on, Mark? Mark ZTR. Now, to me, man, the best era for WWE was between 1996 and about 2006. That was pretty much the best era, in my opinion, in WWE history. And obviously, I'm biased. That's when I grew up watching WWE. But to me, that's when you had, like, bra and panty matches. You had First Blood matches. You had Inferno matches. You had Buried Dead Alive matches. You had storylines that were so compelling that I guarantee you, you would see high schoolers like me fighting other high schoolers in school just based on who they were for and what storyline, you know what I mean? And wow, what a big pyro celebration there for the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. Yeah, today's era is the worst, man. I hate to say it like that because there's so much talent. There's so much talent right now in WWE. I just don't feel like we're getting as many good stories and as many good legitimate like beefs that we've seen back in the day. And it probably has a lot to do with social media. You know, we see these guys, we hear from these guys all the time, and, you know, they're all kind of buddy-buddy with each other. But I think this era, the writers really need to get their shit together. Well, hey, Mac, hopefully you can just join and hang out with us here, man. All right.
At WrestleMania, no, guys, I'm mad enough to admit that at WrestleMania, Jey Uso was the better man. He was the better man for one night. Because
oh boy,
not a single night, I am untouchable.
This is coming from the guy who's lost his last 2 WrestleMania matches. Take it easy, Gunther.
I heard all the rumors, I heard all the chatter about what's next for me. No. Definitely not that guy. I cussed him out in front of his family. He learned his lesson. I don't care about rumors. I care about the reality. The reality is that Seth Rollins holds the Money in the Bank contract, and I got what he wants.
Okay.
So Seth, let me talk directly to you.
Oh, shit.
A few weeks ago, you said to me, when I win your World Heavyweight Championship back, I'm the target.
Oh, boy.
So, well, since I'm a target, I want to make it very easy for you. I am right here.
I like this.
One more time.
I told you! Called it! Ladies and gentlemen, he is a WWE Hall of Famer. He is Bill Goldberg! And he's here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And he's looking to challenge the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther! Goldberg! 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 And just like the t-shirt says, this is Goldberg's last ride.
Thank you. Don't be confused, Gunther. It's all good. It's all good. Because tonight is your night. Tonight, I'm here to celebrate you winning the World Heavyweight Championship because I've been there before. I understand how proud you must feel. So, congratulations. Just wanted to put a little note on tonight and tell you how proud I was of you. You know what, though? One thing, before I go. A few months ago, you started something with me and my family in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh boy.
And I am gonna make sure that I end it in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh boy.
July the 12th, Saturday night, main event.
Oh boy.
You're mine. Because you're next.
And the WWE Hall of Famer has laid down the challenge to the World Heavyweight Champion, and it looks like we're gonna have ourselves a clash of the Titans at Saturday night's main event in the hometown of Goldberg, Atlanta, Georgia.
From Saturday night's main event, and it's only appropriate it's in Atlanta.
Only appropriate. Wow. That's a big matchup, guys. That's a big matchup. But I need to get back to what we just witnessed here, guys. We have got to really talk about this here in a minute. So stay with me, chat. Stay with me. Coming up next, guys, we've got AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, in action. Coming up next as he goes one-on-one with JD McDonagh. Oh, man, look at that Happy Gilmore, too. That's so cool. Cannot wait to check out that movie. All right, so by the way, guys, let's get to it right here on commercial break here on Tim Reynolds Show. So I am pumped up for that promo we just seen. Now, I'm not talking about Goldberg. What I'm talking about is immediately the first person that Gunther calls out after winning the World Championship is Seth Rollins. Now, this could only mean that maybe we could work ourselves up to possibly seeing a Seth Rollins versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Now, this is just me guessing, but when you read the tea leaves, especially after Seth Rollins just won the Money in the Bank briefcase, and also to note that he has not been out yet to start out Monday Night Raw like we've seen over the last few weeks. I think that's a big push for WWE to get Gunther in this matchup against Seth Rollins. Now, I'm not sure where they're going to go with it, but I'm excited for it, man. I think this is a storyline that we've been waiting to see. Now Gunther having to face off against Seth Rollins and his Goonies with this new faction with Paul Heyman helping them out as well. I'm really excited to see what this means. We could possibly see Gunther have to form maybe like a babyface faction of his own. Or we could possibly see what we've only had a couple of times on WWE, which is we see two big heels going at it at SummerSlam. And I really do think Gunther versus Seth Rollins is going to be pretty big for SummerSlam, if you ask me. But the unfortunate thing here, with me excited about this matchup and excited about this storyline and soon-to-be rivalry here between Gunther and Seth Rollins, to me, this means that Goldberg is probably not winning the World Heavyweight Championship. More than likely, we'll get to see him in his farewell match in Atlanta, Georgia at Saturday night's main event against Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. But I think I'm going to predict now that Gunther is going to retain the title because I see Gunther versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. That's box office, man. I'm really wondering what you guys think in the chat. Please let me know what you guys think about that. And please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This is Tim Reynolds Show. What's up, HL? We got Hager. Hope I said that right. Welcome to the chat there, brother. All right, should be coming back any second now, guys, from commercial. And Monday Night Raw is in the beautiful Green Bay, Wisconsin.
The 12 Saturday night main event. You're mine. Because you're next.
And the challenge laid out by Bill Goldberg, and it is official. The World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line at Saturday night's main event, where Gunther, the ring general, will take on the WWE Hall of Famer, Bill Goldberg.
And ladies and gentlemen, you have an opportunity to experience the non-stop excitement in Atlanta at both Saturday night's main event and Evolution, with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Saturday night's main event, Saturday, July 12th to 13th on Sunday's Evolution. Find your package.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for hanging out on the channel.
WWE. I'll tell you what.
I appreciate every single one of you, man.
Corey, I cannot wait for the opportunity to be involved with calling the matchup between Gunther and Goldberg 3 weeks from Saturday. I'm still buzzing just.
And now in the ring, with the WWE Men's Intercontinental Champion Dominic Mysterio, Judgment Day's JD McDonagh gets ready for this next matchup that is scheduled for one fall. And now introducing a man who will be a future WWE Hall of Famer. He is the phenomenal AJ Styles.
There's so much to talk about in this matchup tonight.
They don't want none. They ain't scared on the smoke. They don't want none. They don't want none. Cause they don't want none. And they ain't scared on the smack cause they ain't want none. Hey.
A number of times now AJ Styles is gunning for him. So what does Dominic do? He asked the Judgment Day to do his dirty work for him. First Finn Balor, and now tonight JD McDonagh.
Why run with a crew at all if they won't watch your back for you? Dom, as the Intercontinental Champion, simply doing what's expected of any group.
Yeah, but since Dominic Mysterio won the Intercontinental Championship, he has rarely, if ever...
Yeah, we got a Guerrero in the chat. What's going on?
But as soon as he needs help, oh boy, he's out here to help JD McDonagh tonight.
Oh, would you listen to yourself? Do you have any idea how physically demanding the life of Dominic Mysterio is, competing and defending the Intercontinental Championship against the best in the world?
And now the bell has rung as we see a tie-up in the middle of the ring between JD and AJ. Oh, and now pulling the hair, JD now putting AJ Styles into a corner. The referee having to break them up. Oh, went for a right hand, but AJ ducks underneath, and now a headlock takedown on JD McDonagh. Headlock applied now on JD. AJ Styles in control. Styles now bounced off the ropes. Styles, wait a minute, stopped, and JD right into that headlock there, now on Styles. Switching it up a bit, JD McDonagh now is the one in control. Styles clamping down on the waist now, pushing JD off the ropes. Oh, a big shoulder tackle knocks down AJ Styles. Oh, and JD McDonagh now gets knocked down by the ankles from AJ, and AJ right back to that headlock there. And JD McDonagh once again pulling the hair, a rollover there. And Styles able to kick out almost immediately before the count of two. And now off the ropes goes Styles. Styles, a little roll over there. The roll through. Shoulders are down, but JD McDonagh kicks out, and then a roll through there. Oh, wait a minute. And another back and forth. Oh, but a nice arm drag takedown. AJ Styles. Oh, but wait a minute. JD McDonagh right into the scissor headlock. Switches things up now on AJ Styles. And now Styles trying to counter into a roll-up there. Oh, and JD McDonagh showing the strength as he bridges up off of his shoulders. Trying to show the strength here. Styles could be in trouble. Now on his shoulders. Styles, though, rolls through. Wait a minute. AJ Styles is going for the Styles Clash there. And JD McDonagh able to roll out of the way. So normally these two are known for their high-flying maneuvers, but today we're getting a little bit of ground and pound from these two. And now possibly a show of strength. Nah, I knew that wasn't going to last. JD McDonagh tricking AJ Styles, and he gets that kicked in the gut. And now in the corner, he continues to work on the midsection of AJ Styles with those kicks. And now a boot right to the chin as JD McDonagh taunts the crowd here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And Dominic Mysterio cheering on his fellow brethren and JD.
Judgment Day stablemate. He was simply cheering on JD McDonagh for a job well done.
Is what he said about AJ Styles. It's also the way that he's treated.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. Styles trying to go for that calf lock there. Oh, and looking for the calf crusher. It's locked in. AJ Styles rolls through, and he's got the calf crusher locked in. JD McDonagh now, wait a minute, rolled into the middle of the ring. A nice move there from Styles. Pulls JD McDonagh away from the ropes, and that calf crusher is locked in deep. And now Dirty Dom trying to help out McDonagh. And JD finally gets his hands on the rope and breaks that submission hold maneuver. And now Dominic checking on JD at ringside. AJ Styles now looking to get back in action as he tells Dom to back off. And now JD in trouble. Wait a minute. Dom once again distracting AJ Styles. And now Styles better watch out. Wait a minute. Styles in pursuit of Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Dominic trying to run out of the arena, and Styles has him. But oh, there goes McDonagh, taking out AJ Styles, leaping over the timekeeper's booth there, over the barrier, and he takes out AJ Styles. And the distraction helped out JD McDonagh there from Dirty Dominic Mysterio, as we see JD McDonagh takes out AJ Styles there. But will he be able to get the victory in this upcoming matchup? We will find out coming up next. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, let's go. Shibidi-bidi-bidi-bidi, talking about oh. Shibidi-bidi-bidi-bidi, talking about oh. Hey. So very interesting dynamic that we're seeing in the Judgment Day thus far. I mean, it looks like Finn Balor is trying to kick Liv Morgan out maybe, or assert his leadership role, especially because the fact that he hates that Dominic Mysterio is the Intercontinental Champion right now in the Judgment Day. But he's really pushing Roxanne Perez. So I'm just kind of wondering what that means. Well, thank you, everybody, for liking and subscribing to the channel. We should be back here after commercial break for Monday Night Raw. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. If you guys have any wrestling questions, let me know in the chat. Really appreciate y'all. And a backstage video has been released with Goldberg talking to Triple H, possibly about this matchup a few months ago. All right, guys, we're back in action for Monday Night Raw here as AJ Styles is taking on JD McDonagh.
McDonagh, his Judgment Day stablemate.
What's today, June 15th? I'm going to write this down because you just gave Dom credit.
So I also have a question about the Judgment Day, and you've been watching, Corey. This whole Finn Balor situation, Is he trying to do good by the Judgment Day, or is he trying to drive a wedge in the group?
Listen, I think there's a lot of turmoil within the Judgment Day because you've got a lot of people trying to do their own things individually, which sometimes can come.
And now JD McDonagh pulling the hair of AJ Styles here in this matchup as he's in complete control. And the disrespect continues by McDonagh, pulling the hair of Styles. He's got his feet on his hair as he pulls his arms up like that. Such a disrespectful move there from JD McDonagh.
Judgment Day, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And Finn continues to bring her around.
Well, Roxanne Perez is a...
And now Styles fighting back with a combination. A couple of elbows. Oh, and a big clothesline knocks down McDonagh. Off the ropes, a diving forearm from Styles, who is fighting to get back in this matchup. And now JD McDonagh in the corner. Oh, catches a big clothesline splash from Styles. And now, oh, a knee to the back of the head. Styles with the cover. And JD McDonagh's able to kick out before the count of 3. The slow count there from the ref. But AJ Styles had JD McDonagh up on his shoulders and flips him over, and the back of the head of JD McDonagh lands on the knee. A big maneuver there, gains momentum back in AJ Styles' favor. And now Styles back on the attack here, possibly looking to put this match away with the Styles Clash. JD McDonagh, though, counters with the headbutt. Nice counter there from JD, and now McDonagh with a brainbuster suplex, the cover, and a kick out there from AJ Styles. And McDonagh can't believe it. A beautiful brainbuster suplex there to Styles, connects, but AJ is able to get the shoulder up before the count of 3. And now JD McDonagh continues to try to keep the pressure on here. Styles looks like he's in trouble. JD McDonagh shoving Styles into the corner, now trying to pick him up on the top rope. Styles trying to fight back, but McDonagh
I completely agree with you, and I think coming back
picks up Styles and puts him up on the top rope. Styles trying to fight back with right hands, but JD McDonagh with a right of his own. And now Styles in trouble, but Styles still fighting back with right hands to McDonagh, knocking him off the ropes there. But McDonagh's not done fighting back either as he climbs back up to the top rope. McDonagh looking for a superplex here. Will he be able to connect? Styles trying to fight out of it.
McDonagh trying to balance himself.
Oh, and a couple of headbutts knocks down JD McDonagh off of the middle rope there. And now AJ hung up on the top rope here. Not in a very good spot here as Styles tries to get back in this matchup. Styles gathering himself up on the middle rope. But wait a minute, Dirty Dom tries to get involved, and that provides a distraction there as Styles goes to attack Dom. And now JD McDonagh with a kick to the gut. Wait a minute! And Styles there counters JD McDonough's move, and wait a minute! Styles Clash connects! JD McDonagh, 1, 2, 3, and AJ Styles gets the victory as he taunts Dominic Mysterio, telling him to bring it on as he pings his Judgment Day brethren. And wait a minute, now, oh! A nice kick to the head by Styles as Dirty Dom tried to attack Styles with the Intercontinental Championship, and now a big elbow. But wait a minute, there's Finn Balor. And Balor there to help out Dirty Dominic Mysterio right when he needed it. And now AJ Styles stares at the Intercontinental Championship. Uh-oh. And that Intercontinental title sure looks good around the arm of AJ Styles as the Phenomenal One is ready to get championship gold back around his waist. Uh-oh, now wait a minute. Looks like Finn Balor and Dirty Dom and JD have got a plan here. It's 3-on-1. And now Styles with the Intercontinental Championship. Oh, wait a minute, he rolls out a dodge. And now Styles taking the Intercontinental Championship with him.
He's not the Intercontinental Champion, but Corey, He may well be sometime down the road. Styles remembers that feeling well. Would love to experience the Intercontinental Gold yet again. Take you back to the closing.
And a nice big victory here for AJ Styles as the Styles Clash connects. And that's when AJ Styles would taunt Dirty Dominic Mysterio, telling him to bring it on. And then the attack after the matchup gets a big forearm hit from Styles, and then getting out of dodge was Dirty Dominic Mysterio, as Finn Balor was there to help out his Judgment Day brethren. And now Sheamus backstage.
What's the crack? Tell me, how's me bulldozer buddy Otis doing?
He's doing good. He'll be back soon. But big match tonight. How you feeling?
And from one bet to another, take care of Rusev for us.
No problem, Natty. You just need some tough love, you know? Time to bully the bully.
Sheamus! Kick his ass.
Oh! Go Tozawa! Go Tozawa! I love the fire, baby.
Sheamus looking to become a repeat King of the Ring winner. First matchup tonight.
Uh-oh, and there's Bayley, who returned last week.
Well, those two continue to argue. Bayley's here live on Netflix.
And we also see backstage as Bayley makes her way out to the ring. We also see that the New Day, the World Tag Team Champions, are mixed up with 8-Town Down Under, as it looks like Austin Theory and Grayson Waller could be going their separate ways here soon, with Waller trying to argue and make a point over the last few weeks of something to do with their tag team. All right, guys, we're here on another commercial break here for WWE Monday Night Raw, so we'll be back to the action here shortly. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Channel Uranus Savage.
Yeah. What's up? We got WWE LA Knight, yeah, yeet, in the chat. What's going on, man? Love your videos. Oh, thank you, dude. Appreciate the kind comments. Man, it's always nice to hear from the fans on the chat, dude. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys have any WWE questions, let me know. You know, let's interact a little bit more here, guys. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. A little bit of a slow day here for us on the live stream, but that's okay. That's all right. We'll try to make the best of it, man. We're here to entertain. We're here to give you guys what you asked for. And, hey, I'll try to produce the best I can, guys. Best I can. Hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. This is WWE Monday Night Raw on Tim Reynolds Show with my live play-by-play. All right, guys, get ready to get back into some action here. Coming up here soon, guys. Here.
Well, WrestleMania is headed back to Las Vegas. Experience the non-stop excitement at WrestleMania 42. with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE. Monday Night Raw sold out.
That's right, guys. Monday Night Raw is sold out here tonight in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Oh, and guys, there is Evan Williams, the Green Bay Packers safety, here tonight for WWE Monday Night Raw. Uh-oh, and now making her way down to the ring after making her surprising return last week. It is the role model, Bayley!
Well, Corey, speaking of titles, this woman was supposed to have a tag team championship match in WrestleMania. But it never happened, because just before the show of shows, Becky Lynch attacked her, took her spot. Bayley would be out of action for 2 months.
I think it's safe to say that Bayley has spent the last few weeks seething about what happened during WrestleMania.
And that's right, after Becky Lynch took Bayley out of action for quite a few months and cost her her match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania, it looks like Bayley came back last week with a vengeance, attacking Becky Lynch. And now we will hear from Bayley here tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw.
Ding dong, Green Bay!
Ding dong, Green Bay! What's up? What's up?
It feels so amazing to be back. I miss you guys so much. But we do have... I hear you guys trying to sing. All right, we'll get there, we'll get there.
Let's go, Bayley!
Alright, you guys all know the classic quote, you don't know what you have till it's gone. But in this case, every time I step into this ring, I know exactly what I have. I know exactly what it feels like to step in here, and I don't take it for granted. I don't take those chants for granted. I don't take you guys singing my song for granted, because every single time I get an opportunity to be in front of you guys, I revel in it. It's what I was born to do. This is what's most important to me. This is what I put my heart and my soul into every single night.
Tell him, Bayley, tell him.
And 2 months ago, I was stripped of an opportunity. I was robbed of a WrestleMania match. I was robbed of an opportunity to go after the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, a division that I hold near and dear to my heart. But luckily for me, I don't come in here day in and day out, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, every single day, losing sleep, putting my body on the line just for one night. I don't do it for the big moments. I don't do it for the championship. I don't do it only for WrestleMania. I do it for nights like tonight, for people like you. If you think you taking me out for WrestleMania hurt me, if you think it broke me, I want you to know that you're wrong, that it healed me, Becky, that it made me better, Becky, that it made me stronger.
You tell him, Bayley.
Now, I may have said in the past, hell, even right up to WrestleMania, how much it bothers me, how much you've been a chip on my shoulder, that you've always just been 2 steps ahead. You've always been just 2 rungs ahead, right up there, but I could never quite make it there. Yeah, that ate at me, Becky. But you know what? I'm climbing that ladder, Becky, and I'm coming straight for you, and I'm knocking you down, and I'm taking everything that you took from me, so you better get your ass out here right now.
Uh-oh. It looks like Bayley's done talking, as she has called out Becky Lynch, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion. And here comes the man, Becky Lynch.
Decked out in Bears gear.
And decked out in Chicago Bears NFL gear, Becky Lynch makes her presence known as we see the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, make her way down to the ring.
Face of Becky Lynch, holding the Intercontinental Championship high above her head for the world to see.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And now we'll see what Becky Lynch has to say here on Monday Night Raw in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Maybe your last time.
Got a good point. Got a good point.
I've always been a chip on your shoulder. I've always been a chip on your shoulder. You and me were the same. We were never meant to be the top of this business, but you accept being second fiddle. I don't.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Much like the Packers.
Damn. There's a diss.
You would always rather have your group of little friends than your legacy. I would always prefer to have my legacy than a group of fake-ass friends.
Legacy? You want to talk about legacy, Becky? I built a legacy. I'm a future Hall of Famer if I do say so myself, right, Michael Cole? That's right, I built my legacy, and I'm so confident in my legacy that I don't mind help bringing along the locker room with me. I don't mind bringing people that need help.
Okay, yeah, the people, you fight for the people, you fight for the people. I used to fight for the people, but the people stopped fighting for me, so I stopped fighting for the people. And hey, here's the secret. The people stopped fighting for you, too. You want to know the proof? When I took you out of WrestleMania and I walked out down that road, nobody gave a damn about you.
She makes a good point.
Nobody cared that you weren't there. They all cheered for me, didn't you?
You hear yourself? You sound like an idiot. Everybody can see it here. These people can see it here. You're so insecure, Becky. You are so worried about what they think. You took a whole year off and you were so worried whether they would boo you or whether they would cheer you that you had to take me out. You didn't know if they were going to care if you came back. You had to be a surprise. You took me out, and 24 hours later,
it still didn't sit right with you. You probably couldn't sleep, and you had to take out Lyra too, because you couldn't hack it if they were going to boo you or cheer. And they cheered for that too, didn't they? Yeah, they cheered for that too.
Becky, do you even remember what it feels like to have to fight for everything, to have to fight for opportunities like WrestleMania, to have to fight for opportunities for a championship? Do you remember that? Or is your head too far up your ass that you just don't know what it's like anymore?
No, actually, I don't. I don't remember what it's like. Do you remember what gold feels like?
I don't actually. Why don't you remind me, Becky? Huh? Why don't you remind me? Get over here. Step to me, huh? Step to me, huh?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sit against the rope. Say.
I'm not gonna turn my back
Why
to
don't you remind me what gold feels like?
I ain't gonna turn my back to you, cause you're sneaky, but okay, you want a little match? You can have a little match, but not in Green Bay. And not for my title. See you in Columbus.
Oh, and while Becky Lynch went for the slap, and Becky Lynch took it on the chin and dropped the Women's Intercontinental Champion with a huge right elbow.
You know, Corey, from where I sit, Bayley made a lot of sense. Becky seems delusional. Perhaps she's losing confidence. Perhaps she's trying to prove to herself that she belongs where she is at this point in her career.
Yeah, this may surprise you, but I fully agree with you, Cole. From what we just heard from Bayley, that is a woman who cares about this, who loves this, who will fight to the last breath for this. Becky used to be that. Bayley is now.
Becky's taking things for granted. Let's head back to our own Kathy Kelly.
Now we'll hear from Kathy Kelly backstage with main event Jey Uso.
Tell me, how important is tonight's King of the Ring match for you?
It's very important, Kathy. Very important. I won my first heavyweight championship from him. I got his respect. He won the championship back from me. He got my respect. So as far as I take it, Uso, it's 1-1. He can look past Seth Rollins. He can look past Goldberg. But we're going to run it back, Kathy. You know what I'm saying? If that means going to King of the Ring tournament to get back my World Heavyweight Championship, say less. 4 letters. 1 word,
Thanks so much, Jay.
And Jey Uso ready for his matchup, but so is Rusev.
Is ready. It's our main event. It's the final next matchup in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament tonight.
But now making her way down to the ring for this next match that is scheduled for one fall. And it is making her way down to the ring from Japan, Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane missed a number of months earlier this year due to injury. She's returned in the best shape of her career, she said, and she's been on quite the hot streak. Kairi Sane's in action against Liv Morgan, live on Netflix.
That's right, guys. Coming up next on Monday Night Raw, Kairi Sane will go one-on-one with one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan. Thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, we'll be right back, guys. Chat, hold it down for me. Got to go get another drink real quick. Just taking a quick break, and we'll be right back. Ooh.
make sure that it gets back to Dirty Dom eventually. But I have some good news. You have an opportunity to get this back permanently because it's been made official. Night of Champions is AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship.
Well, look at that, guys. AJ Styles.
Bayley, listen, I heard what Becky had to say out there. It's been made official, but I've added a little twist. See, the way I see it, is that at WrestleMania, Becky took a title match from you, so the way I see it, you're owed a title match. So next week, it's Bayley versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Way to go, Nick Aldis.
Hey, Bayley. Hey. Well, welcome back. And congratulations, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. Look, I'm just trying to do what's best for me, and I'm sorry I didn't get back to your text messages or your calls. Like, that was a really rough 2 months. I wasn't getting back to anybody. Like, it's nothing personal, I promise.
No, I get it. It's not personal. You're just doing what's best for you. And just know if you win that title, I'll do what's best for me.
Well, two major news notes there, Corey. First, you heard Bayley and Becky Lynch next week live in Columbus, Ohio.
That's right.
For the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Then a week from
And the bell is rung, and now Liv Morgan on the attack with Kairi Sane. Sane ducking underneath that kick, knocking down Liv Morgan, going for the headlock there. But Liv rolling out the way. Liv looks like she's injured. Could she be faking an injury here, or is Liv Morgan really in trouble?
Well, I think so. Referee Jessica Carr.
And now the referee outside the ring checking on Liv Morgan. And now back inside the ring.
Check on Liv Morgan.
Well, listen, this could speak to the point I was about to make. I mean,
again, let's take a look at what happened here. Kairi Sane,
takedown by Sane. Ooh, the right shoulder. Liv might have dislocated her shoulder.
Yeah.
And Liv falling down. Looks like she may have injured her right shoulder. We are waiting to get back in action here. It looks like WWE programming just went to a commercial break once again. This could be a legitimate injury to Liv Morgan here, guys, which would not be good for one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. I don't know. Could be a work. Could be seeing her trying to either weasel her way out of a match or possibly try to find an edge against Kairi Sane here. Faking this injury, but right now it looks legit, especially with WWE going right back to commercial break. So this is going to be interesting. Yes, JWFSC, it is official. Bill Goldberg will be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at Saturday night's main event. That will be in his hometown of Atlanta, Georgia. And this is the last ride for Goldberg. I believe this is his retirement run with the WWE. So because of that, I'm not thinking he's going to win the World Heavyweight title, but we could easily see Goldberg win the title and Gunther somehow get it back. But for me, what I'm most excited about, guys, is that we could see Gunther face off against Seth Rollins for that World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. So that's got me intrigued. Really? Okay, JW here's got Goldberg winning the title. I don't know, man. I don't think it makes a lot of sense, him winning the title. I don't think that that's necessarily what they should do with it. GA, which match are you referring to? Yeah, GA, the Goldberg one is for the World Heavyweight title. That will be at Saturday night's main event. The championship will be on the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live on Monday Night Raw. Unfortunate situation moments ago in the match between Liv Morgan and Kairi Sane. It seemed to be, Corey, a normal takedown by Kairi Sane. It's just the way that Liv Morgan landed.
Yeah, certainly not something we would generally consider high risk, but here's another look in slow motion. Kairi with the single leg takedown. And watch Liv Morgan's right arm, particularly her elbow and shoulder area. A punch. All Liv was trying to do was protect herself. This is standard procedure.
It looks like here, guys, it does look like Liv Morgan suffered an injury that unfortunately has forced her out of this match.
Again, Kairi Sane going to earn the victory due to Liv's inability to finish the match. We will do, as you mentioned moments ago, our best to keep you posted.
Wow. Hope Liv's okay, man.
Favoring her right arm. Hopefully we'll get an update on Liv here in the next couple of minutes on Monday Night Raw. We had talked about it as well. It's been a rough go for Liv over the past couple of months. Of course, she missed some time to do the movie, came back, had some issues within the Judgment Day, and then tonight, obviously, an unfortunate injury for Liv.
Yeah, the life of a WWE superstar is full-time. The travel, the training, the in-ring, the out-of-the-ring, the appearances. Liv Morgan has thrived and loved that lifestyle. Unfortunately, sometimes your body has other plans.
Yeah, including traveling halfway across the world, which we're going to do a week from Saturday. And one of the feature matchups, of course, is John Cena versus CM Punk for the undisputed WWE Championship. This thing really came to a head last week on Monday Night Raw.
You are all spineless keyboard warriors. I have limited time. I told you when we started, 36 dates. And if you want to accomplish something, use your voice and send me competition. Because the way I see it, everyone you have cheered for, I have shut your mouth and beaten your best.
I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest. You mad because the establishment picked you, but the people never did? That title has corrupted you. By my count, you've got 18 dates left. Of what little respect I had for you. I'll leave it up to you as to which one of those dates I take this off your shoulder. You'll say that date is tonight, right here, right now.
Let's do it! Not tonight. We're gonna do it at Night of Champions. Ball's in your court, hero. So what do you say? I used CM Punk's rebellious nature and sociopathic self-confidence to back him into a corner. Where now, if CM Punk really wants to take this, he has to admit to himself that he's a hypocrite.
Here's the truth. You can't beat me. When I'm at my best, you never could. I'm gonna ruin wrestling. I'm gonna take the strap and leave. Man, you sound like CM Punk. I won the title. I left with the title. You're trying to follow in my footsteps. You couldn't stop me. You think challenging me at Night of Champions is gonna stop me? I will follow you to hell to prove that I am better than you. You are a goat, but so am I. You are the goat that I will spit roast and sacrifice to the gods of wrestling. You can't see me. I see through you. And I always have. And that's the truth.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a week from Saturday.
And this is going to get personal, guys, because a week from Saturday at Night of Champions, it will be John Cena versus CM Punk for the undisputed WWE Championship.
In his words, the last great champion defends the undisputed WWE Championship against the Second City Saint CM Punk, the renewal of a great rivalry. A week from Saturday, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Night of Champions.
But before we get to Riyadh, let's take a look at what goes down this coming Friday on SmackDown. Cena will once again have his hands.
And that's right, guys. This Friday night, we will see John Cena in action as he goes one-on-one with R-Truth, Ron Killings, after Killings delivered a couple of beatdowns to John Cena last Friday night.
Takes place this coming Friday night on SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we mentioned moments ago that Morgan was injured in her match with Kyrie Sane, helped to the back by medical personnel. We can tell you now that it appears that Liv has suffered a dislocated shoulder in that matchup.
Unfortunate circumstance. Liv Morgan, we know this is a high-risk business. Every night, every competitor who steps in the ring puts their body at risk. Best wishes to Liv. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah, stay tuned to WWE's social media channels throughout the week for the latest on Liv Morgan. Meanwhile, let's head to the back and Kathy Kelly.
Thanks so much, Cole. Yeah, everyone is talking about this King of the Ring tournament, and I'm here with Sami Zayn. Sami, congratulations on your victory last week. You're moving forward in this tournament, but this Friday you face Randy Orton. So talk to me. Tell me how you're feeling.
I don't know, Kathy. I feel like I've talked about the World Championship so much lately and what it means to me, and now somehow the opportunity's here. You know, and look, I've had the chance a few times in my career to challenge for the World Championship, but I don't know, something about this time just feels different.
Oh, this is so disturbing. It feels different. There's absolutely nothing different about this. You know, Sami, you know you're an insane person, right? You know what an insane person does? They do the exact same thing every day, expecting a different result. Let me explain to you what's going to happen. You're going to go to Friday Night SmackDown, and you're going to compete against one of the most diabolical people this business has ever seen. A guy who knows how to win, the Viper, Randy Orton. And then you're going to lose. And he's going to go on to become a 15-time world champion. And then you are going to stay at 0.
You think I'm crazy?
Yeah.
You know what I think you are? I think you're a coward. I think you hide back here and you talk and you hide in the shadows and you lurk and you talk in riddles. Why? You don't go out there because maybe all the big talk that you do when you go out there, maybe you can't back it up.
Ooh.
Maybe you don't have the courage to talk a big game, and maybe you fall on your face and you don't have the courage to go back out there. Because trust me, I've talked a big game. I've gone out there and I've lost, and I've had the courage to pick myself back up and go out there again. Can you say the same? I didn't think so. So I'm done listening to you talk. You understand me? Right now, my focus is the King of the Ring. That's my priority. But I'm telling you right now, the second that's done, I am going to Adam Pearce. And you and me, we're going to have this match once and for all.
It's about time.
And wow, another creepy message and statement from Karrion Kross.
Join in the festivities tonight, Graves? We'll see how I'm feeling when he gets here.
Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's still a lot of people not put it down like this.
You gotta give Jey Uso credit, Corey. Last week he came out here, he lost his coveted world championship to Gunther, but he's back on the horse tonight, looking for redemption and an opportunity to advance in the King of the Ring tournament.
The following fatal four-way is a first-round match in the King of the Ring
And that's right, guys. Coming up next is the next match scheduled for one fall and is a first-round matchup in the King of the Ring tournament. And introducing first, he is the former World Heavyweight Champion from San Francisco, California. He is Main Event Jey Uso.
Behemoths gunning for him in this matchup, but it could eventually all lead to what Jey wants most, another opportunity to become World Heavyweight Champion once again. Welcome to Yeet Bay.
That's right, everybody. Welcome to Yeet Bay.
See, but this is how it's done. That's how it's done. See, I got a lot better since the last time you were here. Been practicing, I'll give it to you.
And guys, coming up next, it will be a fatal four-way match and the last first-round matchup in the WWE King of the Ring tournament.
All right, do you guys want to do a little swap?
All right, guys. The main event match of the evening is coming up next. And will we see main event Jey Uso be able to bounce back and get the victory here in this first round fatal four-way matchup where we will see the winner advance to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament? Or will we see a major upset here of epic proportions where maybe the newcomer Rusev, who's back in action in WWE, could he possibly set his sights on the King of the Ring tournament and becoming the King of the Ring? Or will we see the Celtic Warrior Sheamus be able to do what he's always done, and that's deliver banger after banger after banger here in this matchup? He's definitely one guy I'm going to be rooting for, but the man who has to be considered the favorite in this fatal four-way matchup here in the main event of Monday Night Raw has to be Bronson Reed, especially with all those men in his corner, including Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins, and Braun Breaker. So big Bronson Reed could be a legitimate contender to win this fatal four-way matchup. Well, it hasn't been announced yet, but right now that's what it does look like. The winner of this matchup will face off against Cody Rhodes. So that's where I'm a little hesitant to pick Jey Uso in this matchup. We just found out that Sami Zayn, who won last week in his matchup, will face off against Randy Orton, who won on Friday Night SmackDown, to advance to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. Now remember, Randy Orton made it to the finals of this King of the Ring tournament against Gunther, I believe it was last year. And man, I thought Orton was going to win that, but it was Gunther that ended up winning. So really, I'm not sure if we're expected to see Randy Orton in the final again. So for now, I'm guessing Sami Zayn's going to defeat Randy Orton. Just a guess of mine, but I think that's definitely going to happen. I'd much rather see Sami Zayn in the final at Night of Champions for the King of the Ring tournament than Randy Orton because he's already been there. Now, if Randy goes on and wins the King of the Ring tournament, then for me, that would definitely solidify why they put him in that championship King of the Ring match. But honestly, it really depends on who wins this one, man, because could you imagine Jey Uso versus Cody Rhodes for the final spot in the King of the Ring tournament? That could be really, really epic.
Tonight, Titletown hosts, of course, of the NFL's Green Bay Packers. And want to remind you that 6 Feet Under with The Undertaker is now available under the WWE Podcast Network in partnership with Fanatics. The latest episode dropped last Thursday with new co-host Michelle McCool. Download 6 Feet Under with The Undertaker on all audio platforms and watch on WWE.
Well, Shannon, thanks for hanging out, man.
YouTube. We, of course, are in Green Bay, right across the street from historic Lambeau Field. 19th time.
And this is the 19th episode of WWE Monday Night Raw that has come from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
96. Next week, Monday Night Raw heads down to Ohio, the capital city of Columbus, and great matchups on hand, including the Intercontinental Championship match in the women's division. Becky Lynch will defend the title against a passionate and emotional Bayley.
That's right, guys. Next week on Monday Night Raw, Bayley will take on Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And there it is, announced for next Monday night on Raw. We will see the Storm Jade Cargill face off against the Prodigy Roxanne Perez in the second round matchup of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Next matchup, it'll either be Sheamus, Rusev,
and also next Monday night, Cody Rhodes will be back in action on Monday Night Raw as he takes on the winner of this fatal four-way match here in the main event of Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw and WWE on Raw Recap, brought to you by Fanatics, available every Tuesday on WWE's YouTube. And
Day
all
one is just me, oos. Okay, day one is just me, oos. Okay, day one is there are a lot of people who can't put it down like this. Next from Bulgaria, weighing over 200 pounds, he is Rusev!
Rusev has returned to WWE with a vengeance.
This is an extremely different Rusev than the man I knew many years back in FCW when we were in developmental together. Rusev physically in the best shape of his career, and to your point, Rusev views himself as something of a guiding light in the locker room. Says he wants to teach the locker room to learn from his mistakes, looking to save superstars before they destroy themselves.
Looking to intimidate Jey Uso there. Well, individual event tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd, Sunday, August 3rd are on sale.
And Rusev staring down his opponent, main event Jey Uso, and he does not look intimidated.
Are on sale right now.
And he looks ready for this matchup.
Not sure if I could do this justice, but it's
Fight Night, baby! And making his way down to the ring, he is the Celtic Warrior! And for redheads all around the world, we call him the Great White! He is Sheamus!
You know, there's only been one man in history to have been crowned King of the Ring on two different occasions. That is the Hall of Famer, Bret the Hitman Hart, from back in the 1990s.
And the 2010 King of the Ring, the only participant in this year's competition to win the King of the Ring tournament before, is Sheamus. That is now in his fourth King of the Ring tournament. And Sheamus, already winning this event back in 2010, stares down Rusev, and he looks ready for the challenge ahead of him tonight.
Rusev told me earlier today, when he needed Sheamus most, Sheamus left him in the dark. Sheamus turned his back as Rusev said he was lost in the abyss. And Sheamus said, Rusev, it's about time you man up and earn your mistakes. Own your choices.
And the last time that these two men were in the same match was 6 years ago at WrestleMania 35, but they haven't been opponents in a decade.
Talking League of Nations days?
Yes.
Bring Barrett back.
And our last participant in this fatal four-way match, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Paul Heyman. Bronson Reed.
Well, Mr. Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins needs to win by Bronson Reed tonight to complete his plan. Well, remember what happened before Money in the Bank? Seth Rollins and company, well, they took out...
That's right, last Monday we seen a huge spear from Braun Breaker taking out Penta, and then blunt force trauma, a BFT out of nowhere from LA Knight took out Braun Breaker, but Bronson Reed and Breaker were there on Friday Night SmackDown as they took out LA Knight, which opened up the door for Randy Orton to get the victory over LA Knight.
Last week, then they cost LA Knight an opportunity to advance this past Friday night. You saw Randy Orton win that match on Friday, so this is how things look right now. Friday night on SmackDown, it's the men's semifinals, Sami Zayn.
Oh, and now Bronson Reed with the big right elbow and the headbutt to Sheamus. And Sheamus now on the fight back. And Rusev stomping a mud hole in Jey Uso. And now the big headbutt there from Reed as he shoves Sheamus outside the ring. Oh, and now Sheamus takes out the legs of Bronson Reed with a big club there. And now, oh, Reed thrown into the barrier. But he responds right back with a right forearm to Sheamus and then throwing him headfirst into the steel post. And Sheamus then thrown into the barrier once again. And the taped ribs of Jey Uso have been exposed as Rusev continues to work on those ribs and attack Jey Uso inside the ring. Oh, and now Jey able to fight back as Rusev stumbles over the top rope, and oh, a big right hand, but wait a minute. Bronson Reed now with a big right hand to Rusev, and Rusev takes it and gives it a right back, and now an exchange back and forth before a headbutt from Reed, and oh no, Bronson Reed now thrown into the steel steps by Rusev, and oh, Jey Uso diving through the ropes, takes out Rusev outside the ring, and now, yeet! Main event, Jey Uso has the momentum here in this matchup. And guys, we are on another commercial break, but thank you guys for hanging out here on the show. Thank you guys for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow for this live play-by-play for WWE Monday Night Raw. Please make sure, guys, you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel here tonight for this WWE Monday Night Raw. I'm really interested to see who's going to win this matchup coming up next, or here in the main event here. I really think that Bronson Reed has the edge, obviously, for certain reasons to win this matchup. But for me, I'm really voting for Sheamus. He's the most veteran of all of these participants in the King of the Ring tournament. He won the King of the Ring back in 2010, and this is his 4th King of the Ring tournament that he's a part of. So for me, I'm rooting for the redhead, man. I'm rooting for the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in this one, but we'll have to see who wins. If you ask me, besides maybe Bronson Reed, you could go with Jey Uso to win. I don't think Rusev is winning this matchup, but you never know. Bum 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 bum. All right, guys, just waiting to get back from commercial break here for WWE Monday Night Raw. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any WWE questions, let me know in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Oh, man. And the preview for the new Superman movie looks pretty badass.
To Bronson Reed back in Survivor Series. Let's not forget how he got injured. 330-pound man.
And now Jey Uso with the right hand battling back against Bronson Reed here in this matchup. And yeet! Oh, and a big right hand to Reed. And then he catches a kick to the gut. Jey Uso with an uppercut. In control. And an enziguri to the arm of Bronson Reed as he's knocked out of the ring. And then, Sheamus is back in and he gets a super kick. And Rusev gets a super kick as well. But Rusev's still on his feet. Jey. Another super kick. But Rusev, with a big clothesline as the big man could not be knocked down. And now, Bronson Reed and Sheamus are going at it outside the ring here. Two behemoths, and Reed goes head first into the steel post. And now Sheamus has Reed in his sights, and Reed dumps Sheamus outside into the WWE Universe over the barrier. But wait a minute, Reed doesn't realize Sheamus is back to his feet already. Bronson, he's caught, and now Sheamus looking for the 10 beats of the Battering. There you go, and another one. Maybe 10 more from Sheamus, who's not done with Bronson Reed yet. And the crowd is loving it. Sheamus has got the fans hyped up there in Green Bay, but Jey Uso with the super kick connects, and wait a minute, Bronson Reed tried to take out Jey Uso, and Uso moves out of the way at the last second after delivering a super kick to Sheamus. And wait a minute, Rusev takes out Jey Uso. And Rusev showing off the power there as he takes out the former World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso. And now, now it's Sheamus one-on-one inside the ring with his former friend turned bitter rival. And Rusev. And now these two. And a big right elbow from both men as they're going back and forth, exchanging blows. Rusev now on the attack. Sheamus off the ropes, though. And a couple of right elbows to the head of Rusev, who's now thrown off the ropes. Rusev ducks under the clothesline. And a spin kick, a heel kick. Connects and takes down Sheamus. And now Rusev. Went for the slam in the corner, but Sheamus gets the boot up, and it doesn't faze Rusev. Rusev, though, catches a slam there from Sheamus with momentum as Rusev charged at him. Sheamus was able to flip that around and slam Rusev back down on the mat. And now these two exchanging blows in the middle of the ring, back and forth with right hands. Back to their feet, still going at it, Sheamus and Rusev. But wait a minute, Bronson Reed just took out both those men. And now big Bronson Reed back in this matchup. And these two are still fighting at each other. But wait a minute, Reed, a big massive splash in the corner. And Jey Uso now is back in the ring. A boot to Bronson Reed. And now Jey, he's caught mid-air as he went for a crossbody, and a body slam from Bronson Reed, who caught Jey Uso in mid-air and slams him down on the mat.
Attention, fan.
And now the question is, will Bronson Reed be able to be the one who comes out on top here and advances to the second round of the WWE King of the Ring tournament? I want to know what you guys think in the chat. Let me know in the comments, who do you guys think will win this main event matchup here, this fatal four-way where the winner will advance to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament, and they will take on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, live next week on WWE Monday Night Raw. And it's going to be incredible. And guys, we are less than 3 weeks away from Night of Champions. As a matter of fact, this Saturday, we will be 1 week away from WWE Night of Champions, where we will have a bunch of titles not only on the line, but we will crown a new Queen of the Ring and King of the Ring at WWE Night of Champions.
You look real handsome, man. Go ahead. What a guy you are. Look. Look. 2 miles? That's how we've been going for years. You
And Sheamus just threw Rusev over our announce table. Rusev, meanwhile, I think he grabbed your monitor.
I just had Rusev deposited into my lap.
And now we're back in action here. It's Jey Uso versus Sheamus inside the ring after apparently Rusev was thrown over the announcer's table into Corey Graves. And now right hands back and forth from Sheamus and Jey Uso inside the ring. These two just keep battling it out. Uh-oh, Jey went for the enziguri. Sheamus picks him up on his shoulders, but Sheamus dumps Jey Uso. Uh-oh, on the outside ring apron. And now, Jey able to fight out of that hold from Sheamus, who was looking for the 10 beats of the battering. And an enziguri connects from Jey Uso, who's now back inside the ring. But Sheamus, with that huge backbreaker to the knee. And now, wait a minute. A big headbutt from Bronson Reed takes down Sheamus. And now, Sheamus in trouble. Bronson Reed looking for a big power bomb here.
30-pound Bronson Reed.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Wait a minute. Sheamus trying to fight out of it. Sheamus picking up Bronson Reed on his shoulders. The strength here from the Celtic Warrior. And now, Sheamus looking for white noise, and it connects. The cover. 1, 2, what a kick out there from Bronson Reed before the count of 3. Wait a minute, Rusev back in the ring, and he slams Sheamus right on top of big Bronson Reed. And that surgically repaired neck of Sheamus looks like he got hurt in the process on that slam from Rusev to big Bronson Reed.
Indeed it is.
And the crowd there chanting, "This is awesome." And there a big super kick from Jey Uso. And another super kick. And another super kick as he takes out everybody. Rusev, then Reed, then Sheamus. And now Rusev is in his eyes. Oh, went for another kick, but Jey Uso, gets hit with a big kick to the back of the head. And now, Rusev. And the accolade locked in. The submission maneuver on Jey Uso is locked in. Rusev could force Jey to tap here and advance in the King of the Ring tournament. Jey Uso is in bad shape here. Injured ribs and all. The accolades locked in. Jey trying to fight out of it. But Rusev, Jey makes it to the bottom rope. And a big knee to the face of Rusev from Sheamus. And another big knee connects to Bronson Reed. But a big kick there from Rusev. But a big boot. And then Bronson Reed with the splash breaks up that 3 count. After Sheamus hit the broad kick, he was able to get the pin. But Bronson Reed breaks it up before the count of 3. And now a tsunami to Sheamus, the cover, and Jey Uso gets there just in time to break up that pinfall. I thought it was over, folks. I thought it was over. It looked like Bronson Reed was going to get the victory after that tsunami to Sheamus, and now, ducking under the clothesline, Jey Uso with the spear! A spear! Connects to Bronson Reed, and now Jey Uso, he's making his way up to the top rope, looking for the Uso splash here. Wait a minute, and there's Braun Breaker, and you knew it was just a matter of time before we seen Braun Breaker get involved in this matchup. And wait a minute, it's Sami Zayn! Sami Zayn is there to help out his friend Jey Uso, but big Braun Breaker, wait a minute, he just got thrown head first into the steel post. Sami Zayn is here to help out his friend, and now Zayn, went for the Halula kick, but Breaker grabs Sami Zayn and lifts him up and then throws him over the announcer's table.
Sammy's hurt, bad call.
But wait a minute, there's Penta. And over the top rope, Penta just took out big Braun Breaker. Penta's here. Penta's here. But wait a minute, in the ring, Bronson Reed. The Death Valley driver to Jey Uso. And now Bronson Reed up to the top rope here, looking for a tsunami. But wait a minute, LA Knight is there. LA Knight just took out Reed, and now the super kick connects. Jey Uso with the spear. Can Jey do it? Can Jey do it? Jey heads up to the top rope. Come on, Jey. Come on, Jey. Uso splash connects. And now, Jey's not done. Jey's not done. He's up to the top rope again. And another Uso splash connects the cover. And Jey Uso gets the victory here and it advances to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament.
To hand Bronson Reed the victory.
Wow, and Braun Breaker would somehow get the victory here tonight. Braun Breaker tried his best to get the victory to big Bronson Reed here tonight, but unfortunately, that outcome would not be what I'm sure Seth Rollins expected. But wait a minute. Seth Rollins is here tonight and he looks livid. He looks pissed.
Rollins, Reed, and Breaker wasting no time in making the entire roster enemies. Meanwhile, Jey Uso is a sitting duck. Jey Uso gave everything he had.
And Jey Uso sitting in the middle of the ring right now as Rollins looks like he's going to go attack Jey Uso here. But wait a minute! Wait a minute! Jey Uso's opponent next week, Cody Rhodes, is here as the between Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. These two men staring each other down, infuriating Seth Rollins that he has to stare at Cody Rhodes. Rhodes not backing down as he stares down Seth Rollins. And looks like Seth Rollins will walk out of the ring.
As Cody Rhodes comes to the aid of his longtime friend, his former tag team partner, former tag champs together. Main event, Jey Uso, but Corey, now things get interesting for these two.
Yes, it does.
Finals are set. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso.
And now as Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes stand together inside the ring, they will be facing off against one another one-on-one in the second round of the King of the Ring tournament next week on Monday Night Raw. And I believe Cody Rhodes turns around and realizes that just now, as we will see the American Nightmare versus the main event, Jey Uso. It's Rhodes versus Jey next week on Monday Night Raw in the second round, the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament.
Will advance to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and Night of Champions to battle it out for the opportunity to be crowned King of the Ring next week. Massive semifinal matchup. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, live on Monday Night Raw.
And the handshake and dap up there to end Monday Night Raw from Cody Rhodes to Jey Uso as he raises the hand of main event Jey Uso. What a performance for Jey to be able to punch his ticket to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. Thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play for WWE Monday Night Raw. Appreciate all you guys hanging out here on the channel. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show for more of my NFL and WWE content that you will find on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Please make sure guys you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show, and we'll see you next time live here on Tim Reynolds Show with my next live play-by-play. We'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night, and thank you guys for all your support here on Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out guys. Have a great night.